Hey Stampers, Gaynor again, and I'm coming back with this kit tonight. It's the best remedy kit. You get these really cutesy little, there's a bird, there's a skunk and a little mouse, and they're just so cute. I've popped everything out. I haven't put anything on dimensionals yet. You get these cute little sequins. I'm just going to flick them over and pop some dimensionals on quick. And we are going to be stamping some others. I'm just going to add 3 on each for now, and if I need smaller ones I'll put them on later. I've just spotted he's got a little bit on his leg there to pop out. Pull my trolley round. So I've got my little turkey, my little wabbit, his ice cream. He's got a ice pack on his head, and then there's this gorgeous cute little skunk. I've got my colouring pens out. I have mounted my stamps. We've got a few of these sequins left, but oh, and I've got to get ribbon. Oh, let me grab some ribbon quick. I've got all my embellishments. Let's see which one. I've got some cute little ribbons in. I need some pink ones. Should have thought of this before I sat down, girls. Let's see. No, I don't have any pink. I don't have any of the new colours yet because my order's not come. So, let's see what we got here. I got red. No. I got some. I think that's got Granny Apple Green and Coastal Cabana, so we could use that one. Whoa, getting strapping everywhere. I got some Magenta Madness there to go with that colour. And I've got some Misty Moonlight, which I could use as well. So we got ribbons. Oh, look what I just found as well. I don't know what colour that is, but that's cute. What else? Oh, I've got a little box of goodies here. Oh, that's Calypso Coral. That's no good. Maybe some of these little felt pieces. You never know. There's little flowers there. There's some gorgeous washi tapes. Who knows? Who knows? Right, I've cut most of my cards down. I've put them where I want them to be, but I haven't attached anything yet, so I'd like y'all to be with me when I do it. I've fetched over the postage stamp, and I've got offcuts of my Whisper White. I mean, you might not think I'll get that in there, but I will. Watch. Just give it a shape. I know I could add it on a post-it note. There we go. See if I can get it in there. There we go. Oh, I missed it on the side. But, tell you what we could do. Just pop out. I can trim that straight, and then we could hide that with a label behind it like this one. So I've got bits of pink and green and stuff, so I could add that across there or behind there, and you wouldn't even notice once that's got a sentiment on there. But also, where's my little pieces? So I can get a little tiny bit. There's my snail. That'll be a little bit better. Oh, tiny little bit of snail on the end. I don't think they call it snail anymore. I don't know what this one's called. Stampin' seal. Tiny little bit. Stick that on there. And then I can put that in there. Pop that out. There you go. There's it. Just take that off carefully. It's going on the back anyway. So I've got cute little labels. And I've got another one. Let me just do I've already done about 2. So let's just pop this on. Just to show we won't let nothing go to waste. I think it's got a bit of cardstock stuck in there. There we go. There we go, that's in. Give that a pop, and we've got some cute little labels. Don't worry about these because we're going to stick dimensionals on them. So we've got some of those little postage stamps there. We can add some cute little ends on here. We could even do a corner piece. No, let's just snip it out straight. She says when she's flicking it all over the place. And to get these cute little ends. So we've got that as well. We're going to try and make, let's get going. I'm going to try and make as many little cards as we can from, this is just half the kit. So I've used one of the strips with those on. I'm going to stamp some more of this beautiful skunk. I've got the frameworks. You never know what we're going to do with them. I've got my bow maker. I don't think I'll do anything with those. But I have got here some more. I've cut some circles and semicircles. Now I'm going to worry about that bottom bit not being there. Like I'm going to do again. We can add a sentiment across there. Nobody's going to see it. So don't go getting rid of little bits of paper when you know you can get something out of it. I mean, that tiny little bit there with a nice sentiment going across it. Maybe an even thinner one. Nobody's going to know that's even there. Or we could even tuck it behind some designer series paper, you know, so it just pops out. So don't throw things like that. I've got more labels. I haven't decided what I'm doing with this one yet, but I think I've got I got 2 top folding note cards, which is one here. So I haven't decided, but let's put all these labels away for a sec. We can do all what we need to do. These are the labels that come in the kit. So we're going to be using some of these lovely labels as well. Plus we've got spares there for later. So let's pop them away. Our circles. I've also done some in green the same way. I'm going to leave my circles out because I'm going to stamp. I've only got, in the stamp set, you've only got the little skunk that comes with, and flowers and ice cream and the head what's it called? That on his head. I can't think what it's called for the life of me. So we've got some, let's get some stamping done because we can leave this to dry. So this is first time I've used it, so always prep your photopolymer before you put ink on, otherwise it'll be patchy. This way it takes that film off the top and gives it a key, as they say. You wouldn't put gloss on a vinyl piece of furniture without first giving it a key. So that's what that does. So let's get this. The reason I'm stamping upside down is because, knowing my luck, I'll get it all over the place. Let's grab some scrap paper. Should fit. Oh, how cute is that? So let's get a couple of those. I might do 3 and then just change that. How cute. That is stunning. I think I've got one more. Let me just have a look, see. There we go. Yeah, look, I did a green one as well. So this is half of the designer series, the stamping paper now. And then this, I'll just lay across the top. So with this one, let's get our circles. Oh, we could add a ribbon across there and no one would even notice. And we could even add it on the side. We get most of him in that way. Oh, there we are. We got him all on, so we could sit him on that circle. This is a bit of old pear pizzazz. I could add a strip of a label down there. I could even add a ribbon down there. Nobody's going to even know he's there. It's just so cute. Right, let's clean that because I like to do that as I'm going along. It's just my memento. And the reason I'm using memento is because I normally use my black VersaFine. It takes a lot longer to dry, for one. And let's get some of these strips. And we've got a little tub of ice cream. See what I mean now? Unless you give it a key or a couple of stamps, it's going to go patchy. It's okay on the second one, but I forgot to prep. But let's prep now. You literally only have to just rub your fingers over it. And we got this cute little hat. Look at that, first time round it comes out so much clearer. What else have we got? We got that. Oh, and we got the ice cream and the tub of ice cream. Oh, and the flowers. So let's give them a key. Oh, it's a little bit close. Let me grab another piece. Because that one's fine. That one's a bit too close to the edge. So we're going to do some fussy cutting as well. So stamping's done, but we will come back and do some more stamping later when we know what we're going to say. So should we do the colouring quick? Let's do the colouring. Right, we've got our, this is Pool Party. I haven't done colouring in ages, girls. And that one is the dark. Oh well, Gaynor should have used the light. But I'm gonna turn the pen round actually, see if it'll work out for darker. Yeah, not too bad. I'm going to use the light mango melody. Now this is going to be retiring soon. I'm just going to use that on my cone because I do not have the crushed curry. I haven't checked to see if crushed curry is in there yet. So a little cone on there as well. That's so cute. Love it. And don't worry, let's get the dark. And I'm just gonna go underneath and a little swirl around. It's just for shadowing. Perfect. How stinking cute. I haven't coloured in ages. Right, pink. So I'm going to be using I'm going to do a little pink ice cream actually. on that one. And I'm gonna do green ice cream on this one because I'm gonna make that like mint chocolate chip. How cute. And our little leaves. I don't think our little skunk needs them. Ah, see this one? They've got him holding the vase. We'd have to literally fussy cut that out and put it on his arms. Ah, right, now the dark. This is the polished pink, which is in the kit. So I'm just going to add some little tones on tone. And I'm just going to do the dark flower on here. I'm going to go over those leaves again because they're not quite as dark. How sweet. Just make them pop a little bit. Oh, I love it. And now this is the light Starry Sky. And I'm just going to have a blue flower on this one. You haven't got to colour them in the same as the one that it comes with. So I'm just going to do stripes along this one. And then I'm going to add a dark blue rim. So cute. And then I'm going to go back to the light pool pot and just do in between. Oh, that one's running out. Running out quick. Let's try this one. Oh, that's better. I mean, they'll trim out in no time. I treated these cards a bit like a one sheet wonder. So let's do that. Who says we've got to have it coloured in completely? So I'll put them to one side and sort them out later. Putting them where I shouldn't. Oh, we've got to do our skunk. And do you know what? I never got out. I never got out my grey. So let's have a go at the grey. Let's have a look at what we got here. This is dark basic grey and light smoky slate. Oh, that's a bit of a combination. I don't think I have the other one. So what have we got here? Grey granite. I think it's basic grey that comes in a kit. Yeah, basic grey. But I only have the dark, so let me use the dark of that as well. So that's grey granite. So that's light. Let's see if this works. So, oof. Let's do a light base. It's just adorable. We can have any colour anyway, so I mean, he's cute, but he's a little bit on the dark side. Maybe I'll use the thicker end on the next one. I'm going to have to start colouring again, it's just the cutest. And we're going to get the light. Near the bottom of his feet. Or her feet, it could be a she. That's so cute. So let's get this done. I haven't coloured in ages. One more. Might as well get this done on like a conveyor belt. We haven't got a fussy cut these out because I'm keeping them on the circles. I'll keep the pink out just in case. Oh, that's a lot faster. Oh, that's a hell of a lot faster. Oh, that's not taking long. Maybe I should have prepped all of these except for one, just showed you how I did it. How cute is that? And now with the grey, I know I'd missed one. I thought I'd missed one. I'm having these as little ladies. So what I'm going to do, keep these a little bit pale. And I'm just following the lines. How quick did that go? You could get yourself a little conveyor belt going. And I'm going to use the dark just, oh look at the state of that nib. I need to, so I'm just going to use the dark just to go down this face. That's cute. That is dark, but once it dries it'll get paler and you'll be able to see the nose. If not, what we can do is use some glossy accent just on the tip of the nose, because he's supposed to be poorly anyway, so we could make his little nose shine. How cute. And we could just put some little shady bits in. Just add a bit of shade. That's too cute. I'm going to quickly go back with the tip and just blend that in a bit more. Just add a gradual shading. That is so cute. I tell you what else I've got as well. I've always done this. I've done it for a long time. I'm just literally with the dark just going around so they pop off wherever you've got them. It does fade when it dries. It just makes it pop off the page. I mean, you could use the smaller tip. You could even use the pale. You could even use the lightest of the greys. I just give it definition. They just look so sweet. Let's see if the paler one. I don't think the tip's very good on this one either. See, no, I've got to really it just gives it a slight pop off the page, so I don't mind either of those. Let's get some fussy cutting, then we'd have to make some cards, girls and boys. Right, I'm not cutting them out, they're all just as I need them, same as those. I am going to pop some dimensionals on though. I'm just popping 3 on each, as we all do. So cute. So we've got 3, we've got 6 there ready. I need to fussy cut these quickly. These won't take long. Because I've cut my little paper all the way down, it's just a matter of gluing, sticking and doing some sentiments. I can hear Bampy teasing Frankie about his girlfriend. He's got a little girlfriend, he says. She's cute, he said. So I'm going to grab some little dimensionals and pop these on as we go along. Just going to stick one in the centre of that. I mean, if you've got your scan and cuts and you can take your time, you could print loads of these off. I think these would be cute in a little gift set as well. I know not many people get poorly, but when they do, it's nice to send them. Even if this, especially with this COVID going around, flipping out, we could definitely all do with some of these little. Just pop one behind each of these whilst they're stuck to my finger. I've got one left on there. So these are gonna fly out. Yeah, I think I should have come around. I should have had some of these prepped already. So that's got a dimensional on. Mr. Boyce is giving it large. I've been trying to save him for ages, you know. He keeps rolling his eyes when I mention the Bible. I hope he doesn't roll his eyes when the Lord comes and asks, what does he want? So, another little ice cream. We're not saying I'm going to use them all, but I'm not going to add dimensionals to these yet, in case we need to add them flat. I'm getting better at this fussy cutting. Just gonna. So there's our little. One more, and then we can get cracking on making some cards. You can fast forward this bit. get up to the card making. There we go. So they are done for now. We can get our cards made. Pop that in the bin. So dimensionals, look, one left, so let's just pop on in that flower pot just to be on the safe side. Saves me putting that back in my cupboard. Right, cards. I have cut a ruck of them down. So I'm going to turn them over and I'm going to start from the back. So these are cut from the cardstock. That's another one. So let's do reversal. So this is, I've just cut up some Granny Apple green cardstock. These are the envelopes. So let me get my snail out just for convenience. And I'm going to, this is like the inside of the envelope. Oh wow. I have to be really careful with that. Wow, that's really just damaged my envelope. Too powerful. That's better, just a quick waft. And let's get this popped inside. Perfect. So that we've got somewhere to write our beautiful card on. This is from the cardstock, and I got a couple of pieces actually. This is the original card. My little sequins are falling off. Yeah, this is the original card. So what I did, I cut a piece down 3 inches from that side, and then turn the card this way to get myself, because that was 3 inches cut off there, to get myself another, I think one is 2 7/8, and the other one that I've got left me with 2 5/8. Yeah, 2 5/8. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this up the top. Well, where that crease is, I'm going to add some ribbon. So I've got my Magenta Madness. I have got my Zukwang tape, and I'm adding this before, and I'm just literally going right along that score line that's there. I haven't folded it, as you can see, look. Look at me, sticking, sticky. So I haven't folded the score line, but I can see that it's there. So I'll wrap my tape around. And then I can just peel it off. Grab my Magenta Madness, and I'm literally just gonna hold that on there, and I'm gonna wrap it just above that line so you can't see the score line. Come around the back. Just snipping that off. May need a little bit more in a moment, so we could add that way. Just add that in the center of the card. That is too cute. And I'm gonna want a saying, so let's add our little postage stamp. And what I've got here is what came in the kit. Well, that doesn't want to come off, so let's straighten it out anyway. What's that off? Oh, spare. Oh, that's for this card here. I thought I'd got a spare envelope then. But I've only used one each of the envelopes for these cards. One each of this paper, one each of this paper, and one each of those to make these cards. And I've still got one of each left to make another set of those. So we're doing okay. So this is the Starry Sky that came in the kit. And I'm going to use, I think it's this one. Even though this stinks, I'm here for you. So let's just ink that up. I'm just going to line that up. I might do, it won't fit that way. That's a little small. Let's grab this bigger postage stamp, that's better. And I'm going to put it to this side. Oh, even though this stinks, I'm here for you, it's going to say. I'm going to leave my cloth out for a bit. Because you know I like to... that says I'm here for you, so I'm going to use... This is the section here, so I'm going to pop this. Let's grab some... Did it come with the kit? Ah, it comes with dimensionals. So let's pop this on dimensionals. Let's peel them back. Gonna stamp on this first. I'm gonna have this little fella just there, and then this is gonna say I'm here for you. And again, this is just off a card scrap, so I'm just gonna line that up. And I'm gonna go along the top. That turned out lovely. Let's pop that to one side. Let's add this. I'm going to add it. No, I'm going to add it in the middle, like I was going to. Making sure that is straight-ish. Pop that down. I'm going to grab some snail. I'm not used to this. I don't use this stuff. I haven't in a while. So I'm going to pop that on there. And then this is just going to go right along there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have 2 dimensionals this side. Or even one. I'm just going to cut a strip. So I'm going to add this down this side. I'm going to pop off my cute little skunk and add her just about there so you can still see that sign. Oh, I should have, let's see if, oh, have I stuck it there? Not, oh, that was clever. So let's get some snail on the top and just, that is on dimensionals. So we've got, even though this stinks, I'm here for you, and we've got that gorgeous little skunk. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little tiny tub of ice cream just there on this bottom side. That is too cute. And then I'm going to come in with the iridescent, they're like sequins, little sequins, and then I'm just going to pop 2 here, and I'm going to pop 1 just there. So there is card number 1. How cute is that? So let's pop that to one side. Now, what have we got in the next pile? So in the next one, this is from the glue. Again, I cut them all different shapes. I did write it down, but I forgot what I was going to do. Haven't popped this out of the label yet, so might keep that inside. And this, again, is off an envelope, as you can see. Get rid of that. Oh, that was, hey, once that's on there, mine don't want to come off, does it? So again, we've got somewhere to write on the inside. That is too cute. Let's pop this nice and neat. I mean, I could score that end as well. And then this could go here. I haven't even designed these cards yet, so. Let's add that on there. Use that as a foot stopper. So I'm going to add that there. I wonder if you can again see. You can flick that behind if it's on dimensionals. Right, let's get some stamping on there done. This one says, a little birdie told me you were under the weather. So ink, we determine what our sentiment is, we can suss the rest. So I'm just going to pop that in the center and toward the bottom-ish. No, yeah. Oh, cute. Cute, cute, cute. So I'm gonna keep that. I'm not going to burnish that. I'm gonna keep that. And again, I'm gonna use some, no I'm not, I'm gonna use this one this time. So you've got the Coastal Cabana, which is very similar, but you've also got the Granite Apple Green. So I'm going to tie this in a knot here. Twist it so I get it where I want. And again, I'm going to have some tape, but this time I'm going to put it on the back. And then I'm just going to put a tiny little dot on the front. Take off the front. And that's where my little knot's going. I'm going to open that wide. That's it. And I'm going to wrap. I have to take the backing off first, Skater. That normally helps. It doesn't matter. And then wrap that around there. It's not using a lot of tape really. Ribbon even. It is tucked around back. That is too sweet. I might add that at a slant. I'm going to pop this out. I was going to leave it in there, but I've decided now to take it out. I am going to add these on the slant just to give a little bit of definition. Some more of these cute little dimensionals. Peel those off. And I'm just going to add this as a slant, not too steep. And then I'm going to pop a dimensional. I've got some smaller ones. And I'm going to put a couple either side. Peel them off. Once you squash them, just run your finger over, squash and run your finger over, and they just fall off. They're going either side. I'm just gonna make sure that fits on there. So cute. I'm gonna find my little birdie. And I'm just gonna check I can get a small dimensional just on his foot there so it doesn't buckle. And then I'm just gonna stand this cute little birdie. How adorable is that? And then I'm gonna pop, because he's got a little hat on, I'm gonna add that as what do they call it? Decoupage. Another layer on top of his little. That is so adorable. And my sequins, there they are, staring me right in the face. So I'm going to use these lovely little flowers, and I'm just going to add 3 of them. No, I'm not. Yeah, I am. Am I? I'm thinking. Right, I've got a box full of retired, and I mean retired, Stampin' Up sequences. Look, I've got little sequences there. I've got all sorts in here. I've got little gems, little flowers, all retired. Love hearts and stars. Oh, here's some more little flowers. Look, green ones. Oh, look out, Kane. We've got some iridescent stars there as well. But we've got little green flowers. And we've got yellow flowers. We've got purple. We've got pinkish. And we've got clear ones as well. Well, they're actually like iridescent, but I'm going to keep some of them out. They are too cute. I'm going to add a couple of the yellow as well. I'm going to pop them back in there. Wow, I can't even remember what these are called. I'll have a look now. Look, they stick. Do you know the best way to do is pop them together face to face. Pop them together face to face, and then they'll just slide in cute. And then I held them together with one of these clips, and these are the Gingham Gala adhesive back sequins. And then we've got butterflies. So let's grab a couple more of these little flowers. I'm gonna add one on here, and I'm gonna add another one down there. How cute is that? So cute, so lovely. And then these little stars, again we've got the small iridescent and the large. Keep them ones to one side. I'm just gonna pop myself, because most people see stars when they've been poorly. And I'm just going to pop them on the inside. How cute is that? So there is card number 2. Now I can't even remember what I did with card number 1. Where have I put that? Again, it's going doolally. Here it is, right in front of my eyeballs. So there's 2. I'll show them at the end. I'll pop them to one side. again. Now we have, this is from the kit. This is my own card. This is Granny Apple Green. I just cut 2 card pieces into 4 cards. That is the way that card goes with the bird and that paper. That is from one of the envelopes. So I decided to cut that envelope down. As you can tell, the gum is still on there. It's not quite, so I'm gonna add that along there, and maybe this time I will have my card running this way. So let's get some snail on there. I'm not used to these. There we go, let's add a bit on my I don't know what I'm doing, girls. There we go. I don't know what I'm doing. It's rolling up here. It's gotten stick. Oh, has it come off completely? No. Oh. Oh, something's gone. It's gone one of those flippy floppy things again. I haven't. If anyone got any idea how to fix it, this is why I stopped using this, because it just did not do me any favors whatsoever. So that's it. It's tucked in. Oh, fingers crossed. So I don't know how you do it, like. Look at that, it's got paper stuck down there. Now what's happening? Oh, these things are meant to test us, I'm sure. This is knackered. I wouldn't even have a clue. That's going in the bin. That's ruined my evening. Stick to your own bin. Right. I've got my own. I know this one. I haven't used it in a while, but it's not going to give me as much grief as that one is. So let's get this. We're going to give ourselves a nice little border all around. Do you know, I'm going to use my glue. I'm so used to using glue. I used to be, when I first started crafting, I was so used to using my snail, as it was called. So I put a little bit of glue behind that because it was starting to come up. I'm going to add my blue piece. I mean, we could even leave that like that. Oh, it looks a bit lopsided, but it's not. It's straight. Right, what else did I have on here? I have... Do bear with me. I'm not going to add that mess to the next card. Let's grab our little skunky skunk. Maybe I was a bit too ambitious as to... And I'm going to wrap ribbon around there. So let's pop this on. To our scallop piece. Now this is Pear Pizzazz cardstock I'm using because it's pretty similar. It's not bang on perfect, and nobody said it was. But I'm going to use my bow maker even if I get 5 or 6 cards, 4 or 5 cards made, I'm going to wrap that round twice. Because we've got that. So I'm going to trim that off there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut a length. Oh, do you know these scissors? And I'm going to add that in there like that. So when I tie, it's going to have 2 tails and 2 loops. Give that a nice tight pull. Close those together while I just lift that off. And look at the tails on that pretty little bow. How cute. I know it was a little bit much, but let's angle these different ways and different lengths. That is too cute. Keep some of those little bits because we may be able to use them on something else. Especially this piece, quite long enough to do a knot in it. Is that my battery gone? Now let me swap the battery. Yeah, these are supposed to be lasting me ages. It's on fire. Ooh! What I might do is pause, come back, and let's grab a battery. And then finish off this beautiful card. Separate the bows. That's so cute. Just add that on the side. That is so cute. I'm going to have a tiny little bit of tape. I may even disguise that with, let's see if that's long enough. Get that on there. Give that a tidy little trim. I know you're not going to see that because I'm going to add some glue dots now. Where are they? Here. Got some fatter glue dots here. One there and one there, and peel these back. I may put one underneath that side because there's no tape. Perfect. So let's make sure we get the card the right way. That's better. I think I'm going to add him there. So glue. Let's get some glue. Because the skunk is on dimensionals. So let's pop him just there whilst we add this cute little ribbon just there. How sweet is that? Don't worry about the tails. And then we need a sentiment. And I think I'm going to use this one and just have that there. And what we're going to say is, I'm here for you. Because the other one says, a little birdie tells me you're under the weather. What else is there? We have got, well, that stinks, on Feel Better Soon. I should be able to Feel Better Soon. That's nice little fonty writing. Let me just grab myself a block. I know it's a bit on the big side. Give that a rummage. Get our ink spot. That is too cute. Making sure I keep that pretty straight. I'm just gonna put, oh, Feel Better Soon. That is too cute for words. And I'm gonna use some of these cute little stars. And I'm just gonna place 3 of them. They were a large and 2 small, and then I'm gonna pop a large and a small just down there. So that is card number 3. Let's crack a lack. Right, next card is this one. I haven't got an insert yet, but I will just find some scraps. This is one of the panels that comes in the card kit, and all I did was cut it from corner to corner. So I've got it. It's got like a knitted pattern on there. And let me see if you can see it better on this one. I don't know what's wrong with my light. See the knitted pattern effect? So I am just gonna pop that on there, and this is where the Love 8 heart came out of. I'm gonna line that up there with that on there. We're gonna stamp our little message, and we're gonna add this cutesy little bunny rabbit right down there. Let's see, because I've got this misshaped scallop edge. Oh, I wonder if that'll... Bear with me, peeps. Gaynor's having a mad 5 minutes. I could add that there with my little love art up there, and then trim this back. Have our little mouse here. I do have a love heart somewhere, but I think it's with one of the other cards. It certainly is, I think. Yeah, I've got it. Or we could just simply remove that. Cut this down. I could just literally put that and then just trim the back off. So let's do that. This card is 4 1/8. Let's flip that over because we need this to be 4 1/8. Don't throw that little bit. Do you know, that's why I don't use these ATG guns anymore. You can either use it or you can't. So let's pop this right along the edge. Look at me, I'm covered in ink. And I'm just going to add that on a slant, I think. Where's my little bunny? He's not even a bunny, he's a little... Oh, that is so cute. Cute, cute, cute. Let me see. Do I have any spare designer series paper here? Because I don't want to chop up another card. I do have some of this Genesis paper. I could use the crushed curry because the dots on here, we can use this. So I could cut that piece. And I'm just going to mark it actually. And pencil. So there, all the way to that corner. Let's try that. Ah, have I cut it the wrong way? Gaynor's cut it upside down. Yes, I have. It's no good to me that way. Get another piece. Right. See, the card is only 4. So I just put a little nick there. Don't worry about this cardstock. It will never go to waste because I will use that on another project. So, pencil marks that side. That's better. And let's just test. I need to leave a little gap. So let's turn that over and roughly chop that off. Making sure it's nice and straight. Oh, I'll keep that little bit as well. Grab a rubber. It's got a bit of a gap there. I don't mind that actually. I'm going to do that. Oh wow, I've been crafting for ages. Maybe I'll only just finish these off and then come back and show you the other cards. Oh my. Mama tushy. So. I've got a pain in my back. Ow! Gaynor's got a pain. So that is there. This is. I'm going to put that there so it covers up that little blemish. Yeah, I'm going to glue this down as well. Right along this edge. Bits of glue sticking all over the place. And then I might cut that off at the bottom. just so it's cut enough, and then I can add that on there. Ribbon can go along there. That is too cute. I got so much rubbish on my desk. I can't move for it. Nobody's even going to know that's a love art if I put that there. So I'm going to pop some more dimensionals on this when I can find them. Where have they gone? There they are, right in front of my eyeballs. Put that there, grab some of my ribbon. Put that over there. Get this in the center. Nice little cute little ribbon. Cut that at an angle. Why does it fall weird? Too low down, that is. Glue dot. Grab a glue dot. Stick that to the back of the bow. I'm also going to stick one on the back of this tail. So I'm going to lay it down. I can have my tail just sitting fancy there. That is too cute. And then we can grab some of these cute little daisies. So feisty. One more, I'm gonna grab a little sequin this time. That is adorable, and all that needs now is a sentiment. I think I'm gonna go and put sentiments on at the end. So get a tiny dot of glue. Tiny dot of glue, she says. And then just pop that. How cute is that? So I'm going to add sentiments later when I know who I'm going to send it to, I think. So I've done 4 up to now. I will pause the video, finish off the rest, and then come back just to show at the end. So bear with me 2 minutes. But I'm going to show you these for now. So that's card 4, card 3, card 2 and card 1 just from this kit, and when we still got all these bits, all these labels, we've still got a card each, I've still got all my bits trimmed out to make several more cards, so come back and I'll show you what I did. In fact, stay there. I will pause the video, do them and finish them off with sentiments, and then come back and show you all the cards that I've made. So back in a tick. Hey girls, I'm back. Right, I just clicked the camera off. These are the 3 that came in the kit. These are the 4 I made on camera, and now these are the ones that I finished off. Let me just move those. They're from the kit. These are what I've already made on camera with you, and then I carried on to make this one. How cute. Added some ribbons and some sequins. This is the negative from the hearts that come in the kit, which are these hearts. This was a piece of the card that makes this is actually the card itself. So this is one of the sections, and I just cut them down to 1-inch strips and separated them. Again, the negative, added some extra flowers. This little bird, it says, a little birdie told me that you were under the weather. Some of them I've got. There we go. This is a part of the envelope and some old DSP. I need to pop one in there. Then I made this one, and again, just a strip from an old piece of DSP. This is one of the labels that was cut down, and then another section of that card. This is a half of one of these, which was cut from corner to corner, which is also on another card somewhere there. And I just stamped "I'm here for you" off, stamped off again, and stamped off again, and just repeated it all the way down. Added some ice creams, and then I added some glossy accents and some of these little crystals, which is the ice Stampin glitter, to give it like a frosted ice cream look. And I've done that on a couple of them, so you can just see that. Look how cute. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I made this one again with the negatives from these cards I made, which I stamped with our circle dies. So this was the negative from that. This is an old card front. I added the little bunny, and again with the little ice cream I added some crystals to make it look shiny. And then this is the last one. So this is one of the hearts, and I just stamped feel better soon, feel better soon. Again, I added glossy accents to my ice creams. No glitter this time, just glossy accents. This beautiful little rabbit. And then this is one of the back of the card. Let me find. This is the back of this card. So that's the section I used. And what I did, I put it in the because it was cut to the size more or less of my card. So I put it in the trimmer and cut from corner to corner, and then put the corners, how can I show you now? Let me grab a piece of cardstock. So say this is this one. I basically cut from corner to corner, and then when I'd sliced, I'd put the section I'd sliced in at 1 inch and cut, and then I put that one in. This section was left 1 inch and cut, and then just staggered it over the card. And there was a little bit of a boo-boo on the top here. It wasn't quite touching, so I'd already cut some of these scalloped circles out of the cardstock, and this one had a section off the bottom missing. So what I did, I just pulled it up to the corner, trimmed off the excess, added this beautiful love heart, and then made one of the sentiments stand out. Added some sequins, and like I'm saying, glossy accents on the ice cream. I got some Winker Stella, and I don't know if you can see it on this card because I'm sitting here filming in the daylight now, not in the night. But I added Winker Stella to the green sections to give it, you can see it in my hand, and I can see the sparkle on all the green. But there we go. I've made 9 cards extra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards extra, as well as the 3 cards that came in the kit. And I've still got, what I've done with my boxes, I've added all the leftovers. So I've still got an envelope. I've still got another piece of envelope. I've still got another piece of designer series. Yeah, look. And I've still got this left. I've still got this left. What else? I've still got these left. I've got one of these left. So, I mean, I could carry on and make. And I cut 2 slices of designer series paper down from just a card kit to complement the blues which were in this kit. So I've got 2 of those, and I only used 2 4x6s. These came in the kit, and this has got stripes on to coincide with the stripes here. This is from the same designer series paper, but because they're spots, I didn't have spots. This is just cardstock. I can run that through an embossing folder. This again is from the DSP, which looks like the spots. I got the negatives from the labels. Believe it or not, I could cut that down and just have a negative, but then I've got the labels somewhere. I'm not sure if they're in my hand, but I know I've got the labels as well. Here, where is it? So that's from the envelope. I did have the negatives as well somewhere, but these are all my odds, and there we go. This is from one of the card kits. So what I've done with all my card kits over the past couple of months that I've had, I've put all the odds and sods in here. These are from all the card kits that are available, and some. So I've got all my odds and sods. Look how many cards I can make with all these card kits, odds and sods. And I've decided, and I've got a project coming up showing you how to reuse your boxes. So in this one, out of all the kits, I've got the odds and sods, I've got the stamps. These are all the stamps from all the card kits, so I can store my stamps from the card kits, because unless you want to go out and buy the cases. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 cards, stamp sets in there from card kits. So I will use these and repurpose the boxes for stamp sets. And then in this one, I've got all the cards and envelopes. And again, you can use all these cards and envelopes, either keep them as cards or use them as designer series paper. You know, cut these down. I mean, look, I've still got one of those, and one of those. So I could have carried on and made probably another 6, 7 cards. But these are from all the kits that I've had. So again, look at that, 2 of those. There's 1 of them. There's 1, 2, 3 of those. There's that card, and it's still got the back piece with a little strip on. There's this one and this one from the card kits. Like I'm saying, all these envelopes, and then all the odds and sods and the stamp sets, I am literally going to get so much use. And I'm going to show you how to repurpose one of these boxes for later. I'll show you what I've done up to now, which is this. I've added designer series paper, ink spots. Now these boxes, if you stamp your ink spots on the side, obviously I would put a little circle with the colour on and maybe write the name, but these stand 2 abreast, so you can get 12 in each strip. And with the Stampin' Up ones, you can get 6 in there easy. They'll double up so you can get 12. And if you want to stand up, if I just take that one from there a second, you would get 13 in each row, so that's 26. That's 52 ink spots in one box. Plus I've got my little daubers. I can add little blending, the little tops off there to blend the colours as well if I want to do some blending. These are just from my stash, but like I'm saying, these are my old to new ones. And if you're willing to make a little circle and write the name on, like I have here, you know, like I've done with the Stampin' spots, you can do a little square and write the name on the top, so when you open it, instead of it coming apart, because you've got a little label on there, it will keep that little inking spot from losing its lid. So you haven't got to find the lid that goes with the spot. So write a little square label, even do it in cardstock and add some sticky double-sided tape, crease it in the center, write the name on, and you can stand these up like this, and you're gonna just get, well, how many inks does Stampin' Up have? They have 40 inks, and they always have 10 of the in colors, which are the 20, 23, 24, 22 to 24 and 23 to 25. So you would literally get them all in this box, maybe -2. But I'm going to show you how I repurpose this. I've made these inserts a little bit too big, but the next one we're going to chow down, and so we can have the sides. I've added some beautiful designer series paper, so that's our next project. But I just wanted to come back and show you these beautiful cards. So 1, 2, 3 from the kit, and then these 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one is that card front but on a pink card, and I just swapped it down. So what we got there, 1, 2, 3 from the kit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and you've just seen what's in my little odds and sods box, and I would probably get another 5, 6, maybe even 7 more cards. So you're talking about 20 cards in the kit, where the kit only makes 9. So you're doubling, more than doubling your kit's worth. So I hope you enjoyed. I'm coming back with a little walkthrough video that I did for a little album I've made, and I'm not going to film the albums from now on because the views are, it's just people just more interested in me making cards than watching me make an album. And I don't mind doing walkthroughs and talking through, but hey ho, I hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll see you on the next video. And I may be upping my videos to 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. So watch this space. Otherwise, I'm just going to film so far in advance that it's going to be months and months and months and months and months before you actually see what I'm using and including the new products. So, till next time, love you guys. Bye.